Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Elton McFall here in Montreal, Quebec. I think this is the earliest I've ever made this kind of a video. It's, I think, 7:30 a.m. Just goes to show you how old I've gotten. I get up usually at about 6 o'clock. I got up even earlier than that. I go to bed early, man. But that's all right because when you get up earlier, you take advantage of the day more because, frankly, it gets dark at 5 o'clock. And like a lot of you, I get kind of turned off with the darkness anyway when it comes to going out to film stuff, and it's cold. So anyway, I'm a little late filming this. Actually, I finished this painting a few days ago. Today's Tuesday, the November 18th, I think. Yeah, 18th. Actually, that reminds me. Tomorrow is when the CPKC holiday train rolls into town here. It's probably already in the yard, I guess. But anyway, speaking of transportation, here is the painting in question that I filmed for one of my fans, Evan, out in Long Island, New York. Huge transit fan, and like myself, loves old trucks and cars. And I had actually suggested to do a painting of this for him. And I don't know, I had like I don't know, I get visions, right, to do certain paintings uh, usually for myself. But I said maybe I see if Evan would like this, and it was again, this exact view, like a side rear view of one of these old. I think this is a late '80s, early '90s MCI. They had, of course, you could tell by those square tail lights with the turn signals and all that, and it's funny because when I was going along with this, I did the Greyhound letters and I forgot to put the N, so it said Greyhound, and I did the same mistake on the rear as well. And of course, if in case you don't know, and if you think this is easy, you almost always have to paint anything you paint. You have to put one coat, then you have to put another coat, and the chances are even another coat, and sometimes even four coats. And even case in question, look at my current project right here, this 58 Impala, the fourth one I'm building. This has four coats of paint on it. And this is amazing paint. This can of paint cost me like 20 bucks. But there it is, actually. It's right here. Yeah, this Krylon paint. But I'm telling you, it's really worth it. What does it say? Fusion all in one and primer. Anyway, it's really awesome. So, yeah, it's just not a very straightforward type of a painting to do. And actually, this is the second MCI coach that I did a painting for Evan. The other one I did, I think last year or the year before, it was more modern. I think it was a 2002 MCI, and I don't remember what transit agency it ran out from. Shit, I should have brought my phone because I literally painted this from a photo I had found online, taken probably in the 90s or 80s. I don't know. This could be New York, it could be Chicago, Washington, who knows. But yeah, again, it's just a nice, straightforward painting. Great color. I always try to match the colors as much as I can. Very important, the details in the wheels, all the paneling, the lights. Of course, this is, really just like the GM New Look and Prevost, the typical ribbed stainless sides. Prevost also had that, the Prevost Mirage. And it's just not something you really see anymore out here anyway, for that matter. Mind you, Greyhound ran these types of MCIs for, what was it called again? A D4500? This type of design until, just a few years ago, actually. Of course, at that point, they didn't have the rib sides anymore because, it would cost too much to make. So, and this battery's quickly dying. And that's about it. Also, after this, I wanted to start it 3 days ago, but I never did. But I'm planning to do a painting of a Grumman step van, a good old Grumman step van. If you have something in mind you'd like me to paint, please, by all means, get in contact with me, ELTONMCFALL@hotmail.com, ELTONMCFALL@hotmail.com, or you could find me, of course, on Facebook, the old Facebook there. You get in touch with me on Messenger. There's the 60 Meteor painting that I literally painted from a little black and white photo taken on the corner of Van Horn Street here in DeCarry. And as I mentioned before, please don't hesitate to come on down. Christmas is coming. You want some unique gifts, expensive gifts, or cheap. Look, I got an old freaking Ford Econoline pickup hubcap right there. I got all kinds of automotive stuff here, and mostly things that I framed myself. Some of my original photos, like this old Montreal Fire Department GMC bus here. Some of my original Nova bus photos. Patrick, if you see this, I got you in mind. or I should say even, anyway, you attract people who are like yourself. I've discovered that years ago when it came to YouTubing. You know, it's people, everybody, all of you guys who watch my videos, you're all a little bit or a lot like me. It's just, that's how we are. We connect with people, you know, who are like us. So that's it, guys. Not a long-winded thing. And oh, actually, I had this book stashed away because it doesn't fit anywhere. It's huge. I might as well show it to you. It might be somebody, one of you guys here in Montreal or nearby, would like to come by and buy this. Look at this. It's $10. Look at this book. It's gigantic. This is a gigantic book. Okay, it's in French. So what? Look at this. It's amazing. It's amazing. Look, it's all heavy, major heavy equipment. It's all about cranes. Look at this thing. Shovels and drag lines and excavators. Just a fantastic book. I'm sure it's probably worth $20 actually, come to think. But look at this thing. Fantastic. Nothing on the cheap here. Anyway, let me know. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care, be well, and be good.